This isn't just another messy celebrity breakup. This is a financial betrayal so bold, so jaw-dropping. It's got the entire hip-hop world clutching its pearls. What would you do if the woman you trusted with your heart and your money legally walked off with a cool $5 million like it was pocket change? Is this love gone wrong or a masterclass in deception? Young Joc, Atlanta's once-celebrated rap king turned reality TV staple, just dropped a bombshell that's got the internet in flames. He's accusing his longtime partner Kendra of pulling off a financial disappearing act worthy of a Netflix heist doc. But wait, is Kendra really the villain, or is there a whole other layer of scandal that's being carefully hidden behind their filtered couple selfies and pre-friendly statements? Did Joc fall victim to the most expensive ride-or-die scam in hip-hop history? Or is this just a well-timed distraction from something even darker lurking behind the scenes? We're about to peel back the luxury curtains, dig through the fake smiles, and expose the smoke and mirror circus they've been selling as relationship goals. Buckle up, because what you're about to hear is not just messy, it's catastrophic. The kind of messy that ends careers, ruins reputations, and leaves $5 million unaccounted for. Let's get one thing straight. This isn't some petty couple spat or another. The H1 storyline gone rogue. No, this is a full-blown, high-stakes financial ambush starring none other than young Joc and his Osopolished partner Kendra. For years, these two paraded around as the epitome of power couple goals, selling dreams on red carpets and feeding fans sweet nothings on Instagram like everything was peaches and platinum. But behind those forced smiles and rented luxury cars, the truth was rotting, and now it's bubbling to the surface like a back-it-up sewer line. Joc has come forward with a claim so outrageous, even the most jaded internet sleuths are blinking twice. He says Kendra took off with his $5 million. Not 5,000, $5 million. And not through some sneaky business move or contested investment, no. It's painting a picture of a calculated betrayal. A silent siphoning of his empire while he was busy dropping reality TV one-liners and pretending the checks were still rolling in. So how did this money just vanish? According to Joc, it wasn't a single swipe, was death by 1,000 transactions. Private accounts, offshore transfers, Q credit cards, allegedly all orchestrated by the woman he once trusted with his deepest secrets and darkest hairline decisions. And if you think this is just Joc being dramatic, think again. Multiple insiders have already started singing like canaries, claiming that they noticed something off months ago, like the sudden influx of designer bags Kendra flaunted online, or the suspicious hush surrounding Joc's latest canceled projects. One anonymous source, reportedly a former accountant who refused to look the other way, says the books didn't just have errors, they were practically screaming for help. Missing invoices, padded consulting fees, payments made to shell companies with no employees. Classic embezzlement 101. But here's the kicker. Joc didn't catch it until it was too late. Why? Because he trusted her. 'Cause love, as we've all learned the hard way, makes fools of even the most street smart. And in Joc's case, it may have cost him everything. Fans were already raising eyebrows when Joc's lifestyle started. Taking a nosedive, fewer club appearances, no flashy jewelry, whispers of debt, but no one expected this. And now the timeline is starting to make sense. Every quiet business deal that fell through, every hiatus from the studio, every weird post from Kendra talking about independence and leveling up hits different now, doesn't it? And don't think for a second she's denying it with passion. Instead, she's radio silent, ducking questions, dodging DMs, and allegedly ghosting even her closest friends. But we're just scratching the surface here, because if Joc's accusations are even half true, then this isn't just a relationship gone sour, it's a heist wrapped in high heels and lip gloss. And it might be the most expensive breakup in hip-hop history. But don't go anywhere, because what we uncovered next? Let's just say the receipts only get darker and the web only gets tighter. You won't believe who else may have known what was happening behind the scenes. Beckos, once we started pulling at the loose threads of this designer-clad disaster, the entire facade began unraveling faster than Jock's music career after 2006. The whispers turned to murmurs. The murmurs turned to receipts, and now we're knee-deep in a swamp of fake LLCs, encrypted messages, and enough financial funny business to make even a Wall Street crook blush. According to new leaked documents circling private forums and industry chat rooms, Kendra wasn't acting alone. That's right, allegedly, there's a full team behind the curtain. Small circle of co-conspirators who helped her funnel millions out of Jock's accounts under the guise of business expenses, event planning, and the ever-mysterious consulting services. We're talking rented office spaces that don't exist, businesses registered to P.O. boxes in ghost towns, and invoices from companies that were dissolved years ago. One source, claiming to be a disgruntled ex-assistant, says Kendra would hold secret late-night meetings in luxury hotel lounges, always using burner phones and code words like the drop, green light, and get the bag. And get the bag. She did custom Chanel limited edition Birkins, new real estate under fake trousseau, and don't forget the leased Bentley that somehow ended up in her cousin's name. But the scandal doesn't stop with luxury spending. It's the timing that's truly suspicious. All of this financial chaos reportedly started just as Jack was preparing for a major comeback, a new reality series pitch, brand sponsorships in the works, and even a rumored collab with a few Alistairs. But instead of bouncing back, Jock's empire crumbled in real time. Contracts dried up. Partnerships vanished. And now, insiders say potential investors are pulling out faster than Jock's old fans from a reunion tour. Kendra's sudden glow-up, meanwhile, didn't go unnoticed. She went from supportive girlfriend to mysterious mogul practically overnight new brand deals, cryptic captions about getting hers, and appearances at elite influencer events with no explanation of how she got there. Public reaction: utter chaos. Twitter exploded with memes. Instagram flooded with comparisons to Shonda Rhimes' plotlines. And TikTok detectives started connecting dots like it's a full-blown investigation. Some fans are dragging Jock, saying he should have known better. Others are calling Kendra the female Frank Abagnale, accusing her of weaponizing trust as a Trojan horse. One post that's gone viral reads, "Imagine cuddling up next to the person who's robbing you. Blind romance ain't dead, it's criminal." Even verified celebs are chiming in, some defending Jock, others hinting they saw this coming. And let's not forget the industry insiders who've been whispering about Jock's financial blind spots for years. But here's the plot twist multiple. People close to the situation now believe this wasn't just about money. Rumors are flying that Kendra had bigger plans, and this $5 million fiasco may have been the first domino in a much larger scheme. Allegedly, there were talks of transferring assets, dissolving shared businesses, and setting up new ventures with her name alone on the paperwork. And if that's true, then what comes next isn't just fallout, it's nuclear. Because this mess is only beginning to spiral, and legal eyes are finally watching. You think the headlines so far were wild? Wait until you hear who's reportedly getting involved next. Because just when you thought this couldn't get any messier, it's now graduated from a scandal to a potential criminal case. With whispers that federal eyes are quietly circling the scene like sharks smelling blood in the water. Multiple legal analysts, yes, the kind who pop up every time a rapper gets into hot water, are claiming this isn't just a civil matter anymore. Sources say investigators are digging into suspicious transfers, flagged bank accounts, and what they're calling intentional financial misrepresentation. Translation: if this goes the way it's heading, Kendra might be trading her designer gowns for an orange jumpsuit. Allegedly, subpoenas have already been drafted targeting shell companies linked to her name. And insiders hint that federal financial crime units are quietly reviewing the digital paper trail. One unnamed associate close to the situation described the mood in Jock's camp as paranoid panic. Phones are going dark. NDAs are being rechecked and lawyers are moving like chess masters behind closed doors. And while Kendra has yet to make a public statement, insiders say she's lawyering up fast. In fact, she was reportedly spotted slipping into a well-known white-collar defense firm's office in downtown Atlanta. Weiss, meanwhile, Jock is leaning into the victim narrative, dropping cryptic posts like "Can't trust everybody who prays with you." And the snake don't hiss no more, it just smiles. But even that has people divided. Some fans think he's finally speaking his truth. Others accuse him of trying to rewrite history after years of messy behavior. Because let's not forget, Jock isn't exactly a saint in all this. People are now revisiting old clips of him dodging financial questions, rumors of prior failed ventures, and even past accusations of mismanaging funds. So is this all really Kendra's doing? Or is Jock playing the public like a fiddle to cover his own mess? Either way, the consequences are spiraling. Brands are backing out. Mutual friends are picking sides. And legal experts are warning that if forensic audits confirm misappropriation of even a fraction of that missing $5 million, we could be looking at felony charges: wire fraud, money laundering, embezzlement, and if multiple parties are involved, conspiracy. The ripple effect is already hitting hard. Business partnerships linked to the couple are collapsing. One real estate deal they co-signed is reportedly frozen pending review. A podcast network Jock had invested in pulled his name from promotional materials overnight. Industry insiders are calling this career suicide by betrayal. And fans are left wondering how it all got this far without anyone blowing the whistle. And still, no one knows the full truth. Was Kendra building her own empire behind Jock's back? Or was this a mutually destructive game that blew up in public before either side could control the narrative? Whatever the truth is, one thing's for sure: this is no longer just a scandal. It's a financial war zone, and the smoke hasn't even started to clear. The next move could change everything. But before you think it's over, think again, because what comes next could be the final blow that buries someone for good. Stay right there, because in just a moment, we're diving into the closing chapter. Trust us, you won't want to miss it. What do you think? Was this a premeditated betrayal or a desperate cover-up? Drop your thoughts in the comments, because this story is far from over. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for the next jaw-dropping twist.